Good Monday morning, and welcome to Ice Age TV, the internal combustion engine age channel. With what's the conversations we have here? Wow, back up north, and it's cold, colder, and got the Bronco here and the truck. I should say the motorcycle trailer and the truck over here. And wow, what a long drive! Wow. I mean, we didn't get in until some midnight last night. This thing's a gas hog. I mean, a gas hog beyond believable. This truck here, I was seeing 6 miles per gallon. 6 miles per gallon. Yeah, he heard me. I'm not lying to you. Once this truck starts up, there's 7. So 5.5, 6.5, 7. The blind traffic isn't working. The front camera default, I couldn't use my cruise control. That drove me nuts. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I think I 10 times more than there if anybody's following the channel. Didn't do anything yesterday besides drive a truck. I did start making a video, but who doesn't see my video driving up 95 right with the Bronco? So now how to get this damn thing out of here without creating a whole fiasco here, even for me driving trucks and trailers. But yeah, what a day. And the Bronco, I mean, this thing just rocks. This Bronco, the only downside of the Bronco is it's a gas hog. But as far as this thing pulling this trailer, you know, I think I've got back there probably 4,000 pounds. And I mean, wow. All I can say is wow, because this thing just rocks. But sucking the heck out of gas. I mean, I basically go about 80 to 100 miles at best. That was kind of the my range. I'm sitting here trying to back up the truck and talk on my YouTube channel. You're probably, why don't you just turn the damn phone off and focus on this or that? Right, I agree. Why don't I want to do that? Because I'm not that smart, that's why. Anyways, I got back in late last night. Now it's all about getting everything put back together and making a YouTube channel, right? And yeah. All right, let's get the truck and trailer over here. I gotta get it unloaded over here. But the kid did great with the truck. I think got like 18 miles per gallon. Do I splice in any video from the you know, part of my trip? I started kind of making a video. Oh my gosh, this thing's so tight. Nope, that's wrong. So let's get that in there like that. Try and get as close as possible to the barn so that I can get all my stuff unloaded. All right. Anyways, so yeah, so this truck here, well, I got 7 miles per gallon. That's kind of impressive. I raced the guy. Yeah. Derelict me. I mean, I'm about to race the guy in a like a Toyota Tacoma truck, and I beat him with the trailer. I mean, over and over again. Yeah, what a funny guy. I'm not embellishing on that. Yeah, I mean, so you say, yeah, it was a Toyota pickup truck. Well, yeah, but this is a Bronco with 4-wheel trailer going down the road. Took him off the line, took him rolling down the road. I took him every which way you can. That truck, this thing just rocks. And this Bronco, I just can't emphasize enough. The Bronco, this Raptor, it just rocks. It's a 100-mile-an-hour vehicle. Towing a trailer like nothing. I mean, I'm not embellishing. I want to buy Bronco, guys. I know. Oh, here we go. So, oh, that nice. I haven't been in my shop now for 5 weeks. Officially 5 weeks ago, I left my shop and property, and I've been gone for 5 weeks. You know, so you know, when it ain't yours, who cares, right? And that kind of how life operates. As I pick up all the trash right here. Yeah, I gotta get all my stuff out of the trailer and do this and that. How do people just get rid of the trash? It's, you know, beyond believable how we are as humans. But whatever. Yeah, so what's the video about today? I have no idea. Just thought I'd give you every update of me getting back in town and driving the Raptor and getting 6 miles per gallon. I basically had like 100. It fluctuated from 111 miles to empty to 155 miles to empty. I would say at best I averaged 7, but I don't think so. I think 6.5. And so for me, I stopped at least 8 times, if not 9 or 10. All right, Pops, come on, let's get you guys in the office here. I gotta start bringing stuff upstairs and start getting things in order. So I have to cut the video off for a second. And it's cold. It's cold. Probably the office up here is freezing. I'll have to get that kind of going here in a second. So, anyways, geez, I tell you, just incredible. Right? There's the Honda Rebel. All right, let me do some things. Let's see if I have anything to talk about, right? Anything of any interest to anybody. The good news is the bikes are all standing. And some stuff shifting around back. Nothing radical. So, that's always nerve-wracking when you travel and you have no idea what's going on in your trailer. You'd have a camera mounted up there to see what's going on, which I'm sure technology's there. It's all about money. And there's the Hurley, and it was really solid. The truck was great. That truck there got like close to 19 miles a gallon. All right, get my stuff in the office and go from there. All right, where's the crew, huh? Is the work crew back in my office here? Oh, goodness gracious. Back to the routine, right? Back to the office, business-wise. Well, I never did leave the business. I just was somewhere else running the business. If anybody understands that, you know, you go on vacation, but you don't go on vacation. If you're self-employed, you never go on vacation. If anybody thinks I'm making that up, you know, the running joke I tell people all the time is, people are like, oh, you're an entrepreneur. I'm like, why? You own your own company and you blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, well, the true entrepreneur is an individual that creates a company that makes so much freaking money. You're able to pay a lot of people a lot of money while you make a ton more money and you can do whatever you want. That's an entrepreneur that creates a business that has many, many people that are employed, making very good incomes. And, you know, I mean, otherwise, you're your best, worst employee because you can't get away. Small business, a lot of people are like, oh, you're a small business, but they have no idea. People have no idea, and people forget that I worked all of my life, and that's all I ever did is work. I never traveled. I never went anywhere. People are just seeing me now on my YouTube channel. They see me get away. Yeah, that took close to like 35 years. 35 years of me working. So people are just, you know, they're delusional. Oh, this guy's got it made. He's rich as all get out, right? Yeah, I'm already getting going this morning, being back in town and getting things in order. And what's going on? The phone's ringing. People are bugging me. You know, it's just all right. But anyways, yeah, what a great drive back. The traffic was light, thank goodness. Which that's the reason I left Sunday. I figured being a Martin Luther King holiday for the Martin Luther, well, what's the statue about? Have you seen the what do you call it statue? You go on Twitter, they're calling it a turd. Go on to Twitter, they're saying Martin Luther King's statue that was revealed up there in Massachusetts or whatever, people are claiming it looks like an arm holding a turd. Isn't that nice? I mean, I have no idea what the things, I have no idea. It's beyond believable what the sculpture, take a look at it. I mean, I'm not the person saying this. This is people on Twitter. But anyways, so the traffic, whole point is Martin Luther King Day is today, and I just kind of rolled the dice thinking probably Sunday would probably be a light day because if anybody went out of town, they probably wouldn't start heading back till today. So, yeah, I was right. Traffic was fine. I mean, lightest it's been for me since the pandemic. When the pandemic was here, it was awesome. You could go up and down the roads, somebody's on the roads. But for the most part, usually the biggest challenge is when you come out of Florida and back up to Virginia, it's that Richmond area. And it was really from Richmond up into about Fredericksburg, going up there, you know, up into Fredericksburg. It got pretty heavy. But usually it's the worst. It's like King's Dominion. What happens is everybody goes to King's Dominion on the weekend, and the kids and everybody go, and then Sunday evening they're all heading back home. So that whole 95 corridor is just all the entertainment, amusement people heading back north, and it's the worst. It's the worst. It's what happens when I drive. It's the opposite. When I drive to Florida, the last 2 hours in are pretty peaceful. The traffic's very light, and it's not real heavy. And it's kind of a more calming driving back in after being on the road already like 12 hours, 10 hours, whatever it may be. And so, but coming back up north, it's the worst. I just despise it because once I come into Virginia, that Richmond and north, I'm still 2 hours away when I hit Richmond. And the traffic's usually stop and go. There's road construction. The roads are stopped. Heavy traffic. And it's just so exhausting. You're just so done by the time you hit the Virginia line. Because it's your last, really, 3 hours in from Virginia line, really, to get up to Richmond. Then from Richmond, I'm getting 2 hours back in. But last night, we were blessed, excuse me. Gotta have some coffee, right? What's going on here today? I brought back my Keurig machine. I got more Bronco pictures over there. See, they sent me those Bronco pictures over there. That's my other picture there. Yeah, how about that, huh? Yeah, so thank goodness everything seems to be pretty much life's in good spirits. That's a good thing after being gone for 5 weeks. Hard to believe. Even for hardly 5 weeks. But anyways, traffic was good. Getting out of gas stations was good. Gas prices, for the most part, the $3, anywhere from low $3 to high $3. I bought some ethanol-free fuel at Buc-ee's. I went by Buc-ee's. That was pretty cool. That was nice. I bought myself a new mug. These mugs, see here. So I bought that at Buc-ee's. And got the wife some goodies. And Buc-ee's, I mean, I give the guy credit. Think about it. You build this massive gas station with basically a shopping center in it. I mean, it's just, if anybody's not been to a Buc-ee's, you can get on one. They're on 95 in Florence, Florence, South Carolina? And then they're over there on 75 over near in Georgia, south of Atlanta, I believe. So if anybody gets a chance driving those roads, go to a Buc-ee's. You'll enjoy it. Food's usually good. Sometimes it didn't. Bathrooms are immaculate. I mean, just such a nice operation. I give the guy credit. Somebody, Buc-ee's though. Where'd the Buc-ee's name come from? Did somebody call a young kid the gas station? Hey, Buc-ee boy. Hey, Buc-ee. I have no idea. And that kid evolved into owning the Buc-ee's, mega gas stations. And the guy's now a multi-millionaire. Whoever owns it, they're definitely worth millions. Because it's just packed. But it was interesting to see once you get further north that a lot of stations were empty. It was kind of quiet. So once you got into Virginia, it did seem like as far as like the gas stations and restaurants and businesses were awful quiet. So, but prior to that, it seemed like things. But it wasn't crazy. So I was blessed. The kid and I really were blessed. And no, thank God, no incidents, nothing crazy happened besides me racing a guy. I got back in. It was classic. There was this guy like with a pipe Toyota pickup truck. It was like a Toyota pickup truck, extended cab, and it was like piped. And I mean, he started it. And I'm like, oh, okay, you want to play? And so I raced him off the line in that Bronco. And I walked him. And then he came back up again. So now we're going at moderate speed. And I just nail it. He nails it. And I just obliterate him again. I'm not embellishing. I mean, that freaking Bronco, oh my gosh, that thing just hauls tail. The only downside to it is a gas guzzler. So for me, the only bad thing about the trip was constantly having to stop for gas. And it gets a little nerve-wracking, when you're not sure how far you can go. Like at furthest I went, I took it down to 21 miles before I stopped. That's kind of the first I went. I learned years ago in a Ford Expedition. Yeah, the Ford Expedition is just as bad, meaning that it has a measly freaking 23-gallon tank. For that huge vehicle to towing, you're going to get 8 or 10 miles a gallon, yes. And that thing's even worse. And I just figured you'd always like an extra gallon. I ran that thing down till it was empty. And I mean, I'm not lying. When I went to fill it up, it took 22.8 gallons of fuel. Whatever the size tank was, it was only a few tenths from being out of fuel. So, I mean, I lucked out from not running out. I wonder if people run out of gas. Have you ever run out of gas? I haven't. I don't think I've ever ridden out of gas. I don't think I've ever ridden in a car. I've ridden in a car where somebody ran out of gas, but I haven't ever driven a car and run out of gas. Anybody else have that happen? Oh, it's the worst. That's a fiasco once that happens. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So anyways, the traffic good, travel good. I'm back home, and wow, time just goes by so quickly, and it's just incredible how I just talked about a minute ago. You have no idea how I used to never travel. I mean, I didn't. I'm not here for the sorrow thing. I had to take care of 2 homes. Yeah, and I had to take care of business and blah blah blah. So it wasn't really until like 2017 that I really kind of started breaking away. And I talk about this in other videos where I finally could just kind of get away and not feel guilty about it. And that's kind of where I am at the age of my life. It's just my family is all getting older, and if you don't figure that out by the time you get older, but sadly, so many people, they don't care. I mean, that's just human beings. We're self-centered individuals. We're all about enriching ourselves. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't get too hostile at me. But I do support a lot of other people, whether you realize it or not. I do. Yeah, I think I'm a fool a lot of times. You have no idea how much money I give to others. You think I'm embellishing? I'm not. Yeah. At the end of the day, who's going to hand me any money? I doubt anybody, but I'm not counting on that. That's not what it's about in my lifetime. It's about me having fun and having opportunity. And that's what it's all about. It's about the adventure, right? What's today's adventure? Oh my gosh. Oh, do I even share? The black mega cab Ram truck is coming home. Wow. It's coming home. Wow. It's beyond believable. October, November, December, January. Close to 4 months that thing's been gone. If anybody's following my channel, they'll be like, oh yeah, I ain't saying much, okay? I'm keeping it simple. But do you see a black mega cab truck maybe today? You just may see one today come back home. Yikes. Wow. Yeah, we'll see. From what I'm being told, pretty badass. Yeah, until you get it, who the heck knows, right? Yeah, so what's the next adventure? Now I'm back home, it's really true. It's, what's today, the 15th or 16th of January. Oh my gosh, just incredible. Yeah, what's on the agenda? Just getting everything back in routine. You just saw the shop. But here for me, just now taking apart the truck and trailer, and it doesn't take as long because you're unstrapping things, but getting the Hurley out, getting things arranged in the garage. What am I driving today? I gotta go pick up the mega cab. So what am I driving, right? What do I drive over there? It's cold, so I don't think I'm driving any of the hot rod cars. Do I drive the mega cab white truck? Maybe. Or do I drive the Raptor? I really wish I had the Raptor. I would have taken my Ford Raptor truck down, but it's my dad's, the bylaws of his association. You can't do a damn thing. If you need to watch that video of my daughter and dad planting plants in his yard. It's because it's the association, the HOA. It's all because of me. Because when I go down there, I usually bring my truck down, and what happens is, the association sends my dad a letter, you have to get the truck out of the driveway. I've even had arguments with the association about why can't there be a temporary pass for visitors that have a truck while they stay and visit family? Why can't they have a 7 or 10 day or 2 week where it's not permanent? They won't do it. They're the biggest jerks in the world. Communists, it's the communists. I think these homeowners associations, I think these people are born like in Cuba or Russia. Don't take it the wrong way, anybody. Just sharing. I think their background of how they handle things is they're commies. They're the communist mindset. Beyond believable. So I'm down at my parents' house. The reason my dad in that video gets all uptight is because he's received so many letters from the homeowners association because of me being down there with trucks and trailers. And typically I go down there and I leave a truck in the driveway for weeks on end. And then the pictures come and then demandment and I have to get the truck out of the driveway. The whole point is I would have preferred taking the Ford F-150 Raptor truck down. You know why? It's got a bigger gas tank. What does that mean? That means I'm not stopping every 100 miles to get freaking gas. Yeah, I can go maybe 200 miles. So it's more, and plus the F-150 Raptor truck is just so much bigger of a platform and just more comfortable. Actually easier for my dad getting out. If you watch my videos, did you see I hesitated even taking my Bronco down for my father who's 90 years old. I honestly didn't think he'd be able to get in that vehicle. I'm sincere. I was very impressed. Watch my videos. You see some of my videos. My dad's climbing in that vehicle for 90 years old. Who can do that, right? Yeah, so I would prefer the F-150 truck going down there, but nah, if I take that down, my dad gets the letters. He gets the letters from association. Yeah, just beyond believable. The world we live in. The amount of money you give these freaking homeowner associations and people are just whack jobs. I'm sorry. We have whack jobs among life. I wouldn't say that so much, but anymore, I get coffee. There's Tang Tang. And Tang Tang this me? See, my other two dogs, they don't go. they're not domesticated enough. They're not public style dogs. They go nuts. Plus, they're too big for me to travel. The poodle, they're just too big. No way. Plus, they've always lived on my property and haven't been exposed to being out in the public, like the Wheaten Terriers, you know. But yeah, anymore, you know, the whack job, I think the whack job gene is growing in our country. I'm sincere. The way people think and operate and think that they can do to others, it's beyond believable what people are doing to others. And they just think, nope, nothing's going to happen to me. Ha! Yeah, it just time shall say. I mean, I talk about this in very light conversation of what's going on in the internet these days, of what people are doing to others that are intentionally trying to harm them, and they just think they're immune from them actually having something, you know, to be circumvented. They're circumventing themselves. Look at Joe Biden right now. What is going on? I mean, can anybody answer that right now? Why all of a sudden is Joe Biden on the radar screen with taking home classified documents that have been sitting around his house now for 6 years? What I mean, why is this all of a sudden new news? And now is the Democratic Party going to circumvent Joe Biden? It's all hype, man. If anybody thinks this is going anywhere, if anybody think that Merrick Garland's going to do anything, whatever the hell his name is, Merrick Garland, either way, the guy's not right. Yeah, you think that something's going to come out of the Joe Biden, you know, classified? You're an idiot. Don't take it the wrong way, but if you sit there and watch TV all day thinking something from that, oh my gosh, how short of a memory span do you have? Yeah, you have a very short memory span. Nothing will come from that. What came from Hillary Clinton with a server in her house? Benghazi. Nothing. Goose egg. You're wasting your time. Here's the ballgame. Just like me this morning. How do I intrigue people to watch my channel? Okay, what the news does. It just has to have these incredible stories you got to follow, right? Joe Biden, oh, he's going to get indicted. Yeah, right. Sure. Now they're saying, well, this is to Trump's advantage. Does Trump look like the real bad guy? Do you remember the media foaming at the mouth? Do you remember all the people foaming at their mouth and the FBI and CIA showed up in Mar-a-Lago, and all the left-hand sided media just tarnished Donald Trump? And when Joe Biden does the same thing, and where's the CIA? Where's the FBI? Where's the left side media foaming at the mouth to just rip one into Joe? I mean, I'm not going to take sides with Donald Trump, and I'm not taking sides with Joe Biden. You're an idiot if you do. These are people that get paid off by the big businesses to run agenda. This is what people forget. Donald Trump, okay, said he was going to get rid of the ethanol gasoline. Does anybody remember this? You probably don't. Donald Trump used to talk about this all the time. That ethanol destroys engines. It ruins them. You have less energy with ethanol. It's smoke and mirrors. Ethanol is not saving the global warming problem. Do you know how much corn they have to make? How much energy it takes to make corn to convert into ethanol? It's a big business. When frickin' Donald Trump was doing his primaries, and he goes to Iowa, and the Iowa people look at him like, you better shut the hell up on this ethanol thing. Oh, he did. He was going to ban ethanol. Yes. What'd he do? He caved. Yeah, Donald Trump talks big, right? Yeah, he talks so big, he threw 900 people in freaking jail. Sorry, Donald Trump supporters. I mean, any politician, they're all dangerous. I get that. I'm all riled up. I am riled up because for me as an individual, just seeing this continual political bashing crap and people take sides with a political party and start arguing with you and just get all riled up, it's just like, oh my God, dude, you're fighting for the big business behind it. You are supporting big business that put this guy in his place, that are enriching themselves. As you sit there and argue with somebody, try to tarnish them. You're an idiot. So that's the conversation this morning, right? You're an idiot. And people be like, hey, I can't take this. Hey, no, nobody here watching my channel. You're not the idiot. I'm talking about people that aren't watching it. How does that sound, right? What's the theme of the morning? The theme is I drank coffee all day yesterday. It's obviously starting to play out this morning, right? I didn't sleep for the damn. So this is no lie. Saturday night, I didn't sleep. And usually before I travel, I don't sleep. I just don't sleep. So Saturday, I didn't sleep. So then I woke up at like I woke up all night long. From 5:40, got out of the bed, drove all day, didn't even go to sleep till like 1 a.m. But then I woke back up at like 2:30, then like 4 o'clock, and and then I woke up like at 5:30. And now I'm drinking coffee again. But what I do yesterday to make sure I didn't fall asleep behind the wheel of the car, yeah, I drank coffee. Is it showing? Maybe the theme of the channel this morning would be about the effects of coffee on you as a person, right? Yeah. Anyways, it's all over the place. I get it. Yeah, it's just well, it isn't, because sincerely, it's about my travels, and it is just, I think, ironic. And here's Elon Musk. Elon Musk now is tweeting that social platforms aren't good for people. People should start going to social platforms less. What is going on with Elon Musk? What is going on with this guy? He's making go to Twitter. And you're going to see where he's made a statement that he thinks he's putting it out there in general conversation. He just throws ideas out there. You know, he doesn't seem to me like he really interacts a lot. He's got to be careful. But he's basically saying, is the social platforms really worth it? I mean, are they really, is it really, who's looking for me now as I sit here and talk? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, somebody's looking for me. So there's my guy looking for me. So anyways, yeah, let me kind of, I don't know, I've been yakking this morning, so let me just kind of wrap it up with that. But what's on with Amazon, with Twitter? Yeah, why is Elon Musk telling people? I mean, I don't disagree. These social platforms, people are just bored. We're the important society. People are just sitting around with nothing to do, instead of exercising, going to help others, going to be proactive. They just want to get on, sit behind their device, and they just want to start tweeting things. The Twitter thing, I look at it here and there. I don't really interact. Well, I did interact last night because somebody made a comment about Rob Reiner claiming that Joe Biden is superior to Donald Trump. Basically that Donald Trump's a liar, a thief, no good politician, but Joe Biden's a really great guy. And so I actually responded to Rob. Oh, it's Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner posted that, but somebody posted what he said about comparing Joe Biden to Donald Trump. So I posted back, my first tweet ever was, now you know why Archie Bunker used to call him Meathead. Just even remember that? All in the Family. Rob Reiner, he was the living son, whatever the hell his name was. I can't even think of the names, but I can remember Archie and Meredith and Meathead. I was talking about Meathead. So that's what Archie used to call him, with Meathead. Yeah, there he is. He's making those statements. You know what I mean? All right, should I wrap it up with Meathead is the conversation of the day? I don't think so. It's all over the place. I get it. All right. What am I doing next? I just told you. I got to get a black Ram truck. Do I show you that video? Yeah. When? How? What I do, right? I ain't telling you. You'll figure it out. All right, everybody. Appreciate you enjoying my channel. I hope you enjoy my channel. The adventures, the After Effects adventures of driving all day and looking at the steering wheel. What's interesting yesterday is I actually had to sleep. It's like mid-afternoon. That's usually happens to me like 2-3 afternoon. That's actually when I was most challenged about falling asleep. I'm not lying. Once after that, once I drove like the 20-30 minute of that saga, for that most part, I was okay getting back in, but just like, oh my gosh, drive. Oh, now the Raptor has over 5,000 miles on it. I bought that thing like November 22nd. I can't remember. It was something like that. Right there, I have to check that out. Is that right? No. I don't know. I'll have to look. It was like the middle of November, I think. So it's at 5,000 miles on it. Wow. Need to park that thing for a while. Need to start driving something else. What do I drive? Need to drive that Maverick truck. You know one thing? The Maverick truck with that cap on it, part of me is like, why'd I do it? It just kind of takes the looks away. It still looks okay, but I really like the looks of that Maverick truck. Maybe I just take that damn cap off. Who knows? You don't know. What the hell am I going to do, right? All right. Thanks, everybody. Just appreciate you watching my channel. Appreciate the nice comments. No personal attacks since anybody here watching my channel. I'm just kind of revved up today. Let me get to work. I got to work. I had tons of things going on. Just want to post and share with everybody we're back, safe and sound, and more adventures to come. So stay safe, God bless, and stay tuned.